Burning Eyes Entertainment presents The H-Guys in Pub Encounter.
It was a call from Mamoru. For some reason I hesitated to answer, probably because I didn't give him my phone number. And just stared at the phone. I wanted to, but...
Do you need to get that?
Well, I guess I probably should, right?
I'm glad I set my my cell phone to vibrate, and my vibrator to cell phone.
It's your line, read the fucking line.
You're not sure? Why not just answer it? Better to try and regret than never try it at all.
Moshi mosh. Oh. I felt myself relax at those words. Ahoy hoy! I pushed the button to answer and put the phone to my ear. Hello, this is Roberta.
Hello, Roberta. What are you up to?
I'm on a date with Minoru.
Oh my! So your place or mine? Wow, good for him. Or do you think you could spare some time for me when you're done?
I don't know, I think I'm gonna be pretty tired out.
Yep.
For you.
Got some stamina for an old man. Yeah, I would really like to see you.
The tone of his voice sounded somehow anxious to my ear. So it's the Yakuza game, I only have 5 days to live, then they're gonna cut off my fingers and throw me in the river.
Yep.
Okay, where should we meet?
I would like to get one last fuck in before then.
So waited as the designated spot, eventually Mamoru appeared from out of the crowd. The sight of him walking towards me, looking smart in his suit from work, set my heart racing. I think you have a heart condition, lady. Your heart races too frequently. Hi, Mamoru.
They actually play with that in the first the
prologue of
Katawa Shoujo.
Katawa Shoujo.
Yeah, like, my heart's racing because she's confessing her love. Oh no, wait, shit.
Well, it was, but it's... Oh, wait, why isn't it stopping?
Yep.
Anyway. Did you read that?
Thanks for coming to meet me.
Well, if you did, then you said it twice. Fuck it, who cares? Well, you asked me to, didn't you? I kept saying fun fact to the point of I want to stab myself whenever I have to go over the recordings for Magic Koi. I guess this time it's gonna be, well, fuck it, who cares?
After what I did to you last time, I was worried that you might hate me now.
Oh, don't worry. I hated you from the
Yeah,
first
don't
time
worry.
we met.
Quite unlike myself to be concerned about something like...
But
Quite
you-
unlike myself to be concerned about the consent of the girl.
But you do worry about those things sometimes, too, right?
But I mean, I am a lawyer. Sure, although only when it comes to you.
Hearing the kind tone of his voice, I decided to put away my worries for the time being. I wanted to be with this man.
I wanted to be inside this man.
Girly man, you know, regardless of what he had in his past. Robert. Oh, you're...
Roberta.
Mamoru grew suspicious of me as I merely stared up at him in silence. He pressed his rough, callous hand to my forehead. Oh, actually, now I realize, there might be a... If he was in the Yakuza, that would explain why he has calloused hands, I guess.
Are you feeling okay? You don't have a fever?
I'm fine, just have a lot on my mind.
What were you thinking about?
About... you. Ellipses. After a moment of looking surprised that I'd so plainly said it out loud.
That's a real honor.
I thought it said horror.
That's a real honor. That you think about me.
Mamoru smiled at me happily. Still grinning, Mamoru peered at my face.
How about we get out of here, Roberta?
Wasn't there someplace you wanted to go?
Not really. I just wanted to see you again, my dear lady.
Again with the teasing.
It's not teasing. I'm dead serious. Come on, let's go.
I just can't get out of my head the idea of this guy just being a shittier version of Virion.
I'm dead serious.
What? Especially since Virion knew how to use a bow. I'll give props to any living human being who knows how to use weapons that aren't practical in today's society.
Yeah.
It's not a practical use, but it's cool. My heart started to pound furiously as Mamoru suddenly wrapped his arms around my hips. Again.
Oh, they are sensitive as usual. Doesn't that make things difficult?
You are in an even more public place than before.
Just grabbing that ass.
Make what difficult?
Just, you know.
No, that's why I asked. Don't give me the runaround, bitch. That sweet scent drifted faintly through the air, embarrassingly electrifying my whole body. I wanted to run away, but I also didn't want to leave his side. I had no choice but to grab Mamoru's hand off of my hip and quickly start walking.
This is the first time you've ever taken my hand. I'm so pleased.
You gave me no choice.
Oh, that's cool. Where are you going in such a hurry?
I'm thirsty. Yeah, you are. I'm thirsty, so let's go to the cafe.
I'm thirsty. Let's go to a public bathroom. Hey, Roberta, your face. It's bright red.
Because he intentionally whispered so... I can't tell what it is. Whispered so isn't whispered it. Whispered so right in my ear, or whispered so right in my ear. My cheeks only
Because he
blushed.
intentionally whispered so right into my ear.
Oh, yeah, I'm just a little hot. The most easiest comeback to that one is, more than a little, babe.
Is that so?
Can you tell I don't have a lot of luck with women? Mamoru looked at me with a teasing glance.
I mean, you don't need a lot of luck with women, you just need some luck with one woman.
Yeah, and that's what I have.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was sure he could see through my lie and knew exactly what I was thinking. To hide my embarrassment, I continued hurrying on towards the cafe as fast as possible. As soon as we got inside, Mamoru looked around and then spoke.
Huh. That guy over there, is that?
I turned my eyes to follow Mamoru's gaze. The person in front of us was...
Oh! Sorry, coffee. Suishiro. Oh, Mamoru, and Miss Oh, Mamoru and Miss Girlyman.
Only like 2 hours in, and we finally got it.
Quite a coincidence.
Hey, he has his hair down. So Ichiro, what are you doing here?
What else would I be doing but enjoying a delicious cup of coffee?
Believe it or not, I hate alcohol.
Yes.
I just serve it.
Also, believe it or not, I have a life outside of the bar.
Well, the one thing I will say is if he's the owner and bartender.
Yeah, he's probably there a lot.
I was gonna say, they haven't said he has any workers, so it makes me wonder, does he just only open at night?
Well, it's a bar.
I know, but some bars stay open a little earlier than others. Well, we don't know. Time, who gives a shit about time? We don't get timestamps.
Can we join you?
So,
Certainly. I would welcome the company.
I guess I'm just tired of voicing Girlyman. So Ichiro moved this things to make room for us to sit down.
Well,
Got a real...
moved all this things.
For some reason, Mamoru avoided sitting next to me, instead choosing to sit next to Soichiro.
Then he started whispering in his ear and kissing his neck.
You look like my grandmother.
Well, well. Why would you choose to sit next to me? I assume you're on a date with Miss Girlyman. I can see her face better from over here. Not to mention, this way I can also prevent anyone else from looking at her too.
Except for me.
Because she belongs to me.
Except for me, right? Oh, my eyes.
Ah!
No one will look at her but me.
We mustn't let our beautiful princess be exposed to the gazes of any other man.
You seem very possessive, and the old
Yeah.
man seems concerned about this. He looks really concerned. I felt my cheeks again redden as Mamoru spoke those words, looking straight into my eyes.
Well, I'm gonna go.
No!
What a lovely possessiveness that is.
No!
You're the only person who'd ever call handsome. You're the only person who'd ever call handsome face of mine lovely, Suishiro.
There are words missing from the script.
For me, every naked body is lovely. That youth so unbearably envious to me.
I hate you.
What are you talking about? You're still well inside of your prime. Then he
Optimus.
just puts a hand on his leg.
Optimus Prime.
I wonder about that.
Do my route to help me regain confidence and overcome my erectile dysfunction. At the meaningful smiles, Eritro stood up from his seat.
I think this old soldier will retire for now. The young soldier's possessiveness is quite strong.
It's so weird to me that there's just old kindly British man is like, there's only one way to do it, apparently. Or at the very least, there's like British butler seems to or even butler in general seems to just be older British man.
Yeah.
What, so soon after we just happened to run into each other?
If you wish to visit me, you may always find me at Adare.
Yep.
I'll be eagerly awaiting your patronage, Miss Girlyman.
Then, with a slight bow of his head, Suichiro left the cafe.
He was trying to do us a favor, I think.
No, he left because you started saying such strange things.
No, he left because you made him fucking uncomfortable, man.
Yep.
Strange things.
About not wanting to let me be seen by any other man, yada yada yada.
Oh. Does it bother you that I think of you like that?
The rational part of me would say, yes.
Yes, very much.
Mamoru looked straight at me as he asked. Being asked so suddenly, if it bothered me, I couldn't look Mamoru in the eye. Well, I wouldn't say it bothers me exactly. He was probably joking with me like usual. Or so I thought, but when I glanced up, he was gazing at me with a loving expression. Yeah.
Roberta, look at me. Why do you have your head down like that?
Just trying to see if I can suck my own dick, you know? We've all tried it, there's no shame in it.
Yep. Roberta?
There was an entire episode of Metalocalypse where they talked about that. There's one point it says, if you could, do you do anything? Oh no, I'd quit my, there's no point. Really? All we do in life is just to get other people to do it, So, if you can do it yourself, there's no point in, anything. You're not being fair.
Not fair? Why?
One kind of leads into the other. Although I guess this one can be taken as, I'm flustered not just because you joke about me, but because you're so hot.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Because of the way you always say things that make me so flustered like that.
What do you think? It's only you that's getting flustered.
Because you have no shame.
You might be doing exactly the same thing to me with the words you say too,
Maybe, but then you hide your shame very well, sir. Looked up at the unexpected answer Mamoru said with a serious look on his face.
So, Roberta, would you like to spend the evening with me tonight?
Huh?
Before we met up today, I bought some wine. A very rare bottle, in fact.
I noticed the author didn't explicitly mention a year or anything, so they didn't have to know anything about wine. I can't criticize because I don't know either. Mamoru took a bottle of wine from the bag sitting beside him on the chair.
Come on. It's just you and me, and a bottle of wine.
What year? Shut up.
And if you wouldn't mind, I thought I'd like to share with you.
You mean just us two alone? Yes, I said... Yes, you stupid...
Go and close the curtains. All we need is the candlelight. Just you and me and the bottle of wine.
He's becoming even more French.
I'll hold you tonight.
Read the line.
Of course, yes.
Mamoru answered nonchalantly.
Save tonight.
Where would we go?
Fight the break of dawn. Good question. Maybe your house. Or my place would be fine too. And of course, you're welcome to stay the night.
Mamoru took no notice of my hesitation. He simply stood up and paid our bill.
Let's get going, my dear.
Unable to refuse the hand held out to me, I clasped it in my own. I knew Mamoru probably sensed even that most momentary feeling. As we walked hand in hand, I searched for something to say, wanting to avoid silence. Mamoru, do you...
Yeah.
Mamoru turned to look down at me, kindness in his eyes. So I guess you sometimes invite people over to your house and stuff?
Huh? What are you getting at?
Just thought you seemed like you wouldn't enjoy that kind of thing.
What? Just what kind of impression do you have of me?
Oh, as a scheming, gutless douchebag.
Yeah.
Just that you don't like people to know about your private life, or at least don't tell them. That's a fair assessment. After a momentary wavering appeared in his eyes, he suddenly smiled back to his usual mood.
You're pretty sharp. Well, I don't think to do that sort of thing often. I guess you're special.
You're pretty sharp. Ow.
Your hands are cutting into mine.
The way he said that so casually made my heart race painfully fast again. Just when I'd unconsciously lapsed into silence.
You should go to a doctor, lady.
All of a sudden, Mamoru pulled my head to his chest. Just when I was about to cry out in surprise, I shut my mouth. When I looked up, the face I saw was the same one that I'd seen that night. Oh. Same sharp, intense gaze I'd seen at the park. Mamoru cradled my head in one hand as if protecting me from something. Because he's going to Mamoru her. Mamoru?
Be quiet.
My best guess is that something like he sees someone.
Yeah, probably some Yakuza members.
He spoke in a low voice. He glared as his eyes scanned the dark towns, tensely searching for something. It's not... Okay, the picture doesn't make it look dark.
We better not stay here much longer.
Huh?
And my house might be too dangerous.
Hey, can I crash at your place, thereby making you an accessory to whatever crimes I've committed?
We'll go to your place.
Mamoru then let go of me and, without asking for permission, hastily grabbed my hand. We hurried through the town as if running away from something. Mamoru turned frequently back to look at me, as if I ran as fast as I could to keep up. In the look on his face, I could see a tinge of regret.